Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. I know I'm late. Thank y'all for being patient with me. This is for Married to Medicine, season 10. This is the season finale. Y'all, we don't got no time to waste. Let's go ahead and get into it. And if you're seeing this, I am going live today. That is Thursday. Yep, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about all the mess. Portia, Wendy Williams, whatever's out there, Love is Blind, reality TV, what's in the blogs, whatever. I just want to chat with y'all because, I miss talking to y'all. So please join me if you're seeing this at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. If you miss it, don't hesitate to catch the replay, okay? Anywho, I spilled some water on my notes, so I'm going to just give y'all the best that I got. Let's get into it. So we see everyone enjoying the Hilton Head, South Carolina trip. Some of the ladies are gathering to eat. I think it was Dr. Jackie, Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Simone, and Dr. Alicia. So Jackie asked Alicia, like, what happened to that missing 150K? Why are you putting her on blast, Jackie? Jackie is not a girl's girl because you know what happened to that 150K. It's in the stash account. But anywho, she claimed she was buying things for the kids and she don't even know what's going on. Girl, he said it was unaccounted for money. You would see those purchases on the statement. I'm with Simone. You can lie to your husband. You ain't got to lie to us. But she wouldn't have to lie at all if y'all didn't put her on blast. So mind your business. She thinking smarter, okay? She's sitting there playing like she okay, like she with whatever he talking about, but she really ain't, okay? Heavenly admits that Dr. Daddy Damon thinks the same way as Kima, and she feels, similar to Alicia. Plus, they're both dentists. I think Heavenly likes Alicia. Alicia going through a lot to not be a main cast member. We don't even know if we're going to see Alicia next season, girl. You don't put your marriage through hell. Anywho, I think Kima, Damon, and Gregory, let's not leave Dr. G out of this. Okay, I think they are very much similar. They are all the same. I think Kima's more vocal about it, about his archaic, barbaric, cave-like ways. So Heavenly said that she puts up a facade. Girl, you ain't got to tell us. We already know. Like, who did you think you were fooling, okay? Maybe your husband, but that's about it. And not now that you said it on TV, girl. What are you thinking? They advised Alicia to tell little white lies, like here and there, like, oh, well, just buy food and pretend you cook. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. If I bought food, I'm just gonna be like, here, here, babe, I ordered us some food. Like, here's some takeout for you. I'm not about to be putting it in pots and pans and all that. If you can't cook, he knew you couldn't cook before he married you. Okay. Simone talking about she was messing up the laundry and mixing up the whites with the reds and then the colors just so she wouldn't have to wash clothes. Tell Cecil, non-working behind, that you are a doctor and somebody got to pay the bills. He can do it. Get somebody else to do it. Don't tell your husband that. But they did advise her to get her own separate account. I thought people don't have separate accounts. Listen, even when I was married or even in my previous relationship, we were engaged, we were living together, we were in a long-term relationship. There's a joint account for household expenses and things, and we each had our separate accounts. It's just new news. Like, yes, y'all don't got to tell her. She already got a separate account. Where do you think the money went? Anywho, it's time for the aluminum disco night, aka the Auntie Renaissance night. Some people's attire was a little snug, okay, a little tight, a little ill-fitting, okay? We busting out the top, we busting out the sides. We got to get clothes that fit us. Anyway, they get to dinner, and Simone gives praise to Dr. G for coming on the trip and coming back to the show. Why? Why are we praising him for this? Is Simone male identified? First, she was hugging Curtis when his cheating, lying self came up in there talking about, I got your back. Girl, what? And now you praising Dr. G? I'm confused. But anyway, Dr. G thanks all the females for accepting his new wife. So, really? Those females didn't accept nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. Anywho, Phaedra says this group is serious about marriage, and maybe had she been a part of this group when she was married, maybe she'd still be married. Girl, you wasn't still gonna be girl. Anyway, Phaedra Parks, you gonna lie if you don't do nothing else, girl, please. But it is true, this group does care about marriages. I just don't think it would have saved Phaedra not winning no cases, according to Bobby Brown, allegedly Parks' marriage. Anywho, Simone asked the group, who has ever said to your spouse, I want a divorce? I'm not going to say every married couple, but don't like a majority of married couples. Doesn't it come up at some point? It shouldn't. But sometimes, don't listen to me. Look, child, I don't know. I got divorced. Don't ask them. I don't know. But anyway, pretty much everybody raised their hand except for Heavenly, Damon, and even if they did say it, they ain't gonna let y'all know it. And Kima didn't raise his hand. In their confessional, Alicia said she ain't even just say the D word. She went as far as to get the papers and file because she was pregnant, 7 months pregnant, swollen feet, and he still wanted her to be in there cooking stew chicken, being a maid, a mattress, and a mule. Shout out to Erica De Niro. Honey, and she was tired of it. I mean, girl, why did you change your mind? Because you still are a maid, mattress, and a mule, according to y'all. That's what y'all told us. That's what y'all said. He said he trained you up. But anyway, all Kima heard was that she was going to take his kids and have his money. His kids, whom he's never even been with alone until the other week. Yikes. Not because he loves his wife and wants to keep his marriage, because he wants his marriage to work. Because he even said to them, oh, for the kids, we need to see Black households and marriages working for the kids. I do think we need more Black marriages. We need this whole baby mama, baby daddy culture is a joke. Like, we do need that, but we need it healthy. And I don't think people should just stay together for the sake of kids. What happens when the kids grow up and then y'all just in the house? And then you're like, you know what? I don't even really like you like that. And then you get divorced anyway. Stop just don't staying together just for the kids. Like, that shouldn't be the only reason. That might be a reason at times, but that shouldn't be the sole reason. Because the kid's going to be looking like, even Dr. Eugene said his parents never threw up the D word, even though he thought they should have got divorced. These kids ain't stupid. They're going to be looking like, what took y'all so long? We've been waiting for y'all to get divorced. What's going on? Anyway, let me get off my soapbox. That's all he cares about. That's why Alicia took that $150K. Okay. So Toya and Eugene explain how they got to that place. Toya in her confessionals talks about how Eugene is doing better. He just said 2 episodes back that Toya, that you are difficult to be married to. And he ain't had to tell us. From what we see, we know that. I couldn't be. I don't know. He loved her because child. But yeah, girl, take some accountability. I'm sure he's not perfect. And I'm sure you aren't either, Toya. What else did I write down? Child, I told you I spilled water on these notes. Bear with me. Cecil said his most memorable time on throughout the 10 years was when Heavenly renewed their vows. I forgot that it was Heavenly that was the one doing their vow renewal ceremony. Especially because her and Simone never really liked each other like that. So I was surprised to even see that flashback, child. Heavenly exposes that she and Damon relate to Alicia and Kima. And some of the people was like, oh, they were surprised. Like, Damon, you feel the same way as Kima? And he was like, yeah. He just say it out loud and I don't. And that's that. They end up dancing the night away. And again, why is Phaedra here? I ask this each and every episode at this point. Then the husbands come out. She bring out Apollo. Like, girl, for what? Why? For what? We didn't even see him during the season. They didn't get what I thought. Let's wait till next. Let's wait till the reunion comes. We'll talk about it then. So Jackie, Heavenly, and Phaedra are planning the Med Gala. Play on the Met Gala, but for the medical folks who deserve to be celebrated, okay? Toya and Eugene, they go to Cecil and Simone's house, and they talking about people not wearing panties and all this sex talk. And I'm like, can y'all please? Can we move along to the point? Save it. So Toya shares that she's bringing cases of Kendall Jackson sponsored wine to the Met Gala and doesn't feel like she should have to pay the $1,000 for the party to promote her business. If everybody else got to pay, why don't you? Doesn't everybody else have businesses as well? I'm confused. Eugene trying to defend this cheap nonsense because Toya is contributing $1,400 worth of wine. So that should offset the $1K. No, it don't. They'd rather have the $1K and you keep the wine. They already have a bartender. They didn't need that. When I go out for an event, if I'm home, I might be drinking me a little wine. If I'm at the restaurant, I might give me a little wine. If I'm out and about, I want a martini. I want a mixed drink. I want no wine. Everybody don't even drink wine. Anyway, Toya is upset because Simone didn't have her back. Over with Jackie and Heavenly and Phaedra. Heavenly and Phaedra don't feel like Toya should be able to advertise her business because she didn't pay. And rightfully, I agree. In her confessional, Phaedra said she donated more champagne than Toya did wine, and she still paid the $1K. But she a boss, so, ain't nothing but a thing. It's a little tax write-off for her, okay? And she's single. And she ain't had no issues. And Toya, you married. And y'all up here arguing down to the ground like this? Child, please. So, back over at Simone, Toya said that she paid for the Napa trip. Now, Toya, that's where you lost me. That's where you lost me. First of all, we know the producers paid for the Napa trip. Girl, please. We are not new to this reality show thing no more. We the people, the audience. Okay. Second, Kendall Jackson should have provided the wine for free if y'all are partners. Or did you have to use your own coupon code and then pay the rest? So how did that work? That you so up in arms. And third, everybody don't drink wine. Dr. Jackie don't even drink at all. So don't nobody care about that, okay? You want to advertise it, but you didn't just bring it and just dropped it off at the bar and kept it pushing. You want to advertise the business. Girl, please. I don't know. I just, if you'll stop moving every year, maybe this wouldn't be an issue, okay? So everyone's getting ready for the Met Gala. Toya's on FaceTime with Anelia, and Anelia is shading Quad for some unknown reason. Like, girl, you trying to get back on the show? Like, what? Tacky behavior. Everyone arrives to the red carpet. That one doctor, she's a woman doctor. She's Dr. Jackie's friend, and she had a bald head. Is that the one who was on Married to Medicine, the LA version? Or am I thinking about somebody else? That was a good spinoff. I don't know why that got canceled. So Heavenly has on a too tight dress. Sweet Tea and Heavenly, they love to dress similarly, don't they? Ill-fitting and too tight. Heavenly dressed so tight she can't even bend down and fix her dress. So Heavenly tells everyone that Toya didn't pay. She like, because somebody's like, ooh, I'm about to go get me some wine, girl. You want some? Heavenly like, don't you drink that wine, girl. Toya didn't pay. So everybody like, oh my God, Toya didn't pay? What? Child. Heavenly, this is not the time or the place to be sharing that. But Toya is wrong for marketing her business and not paying. Because, girl, you really came up here. You weren't even low. Like, you really came up in here with, like, a whole big old billboard with your face on it with this wine, and you didn't pay. Like, girl, be for real. Anyway, Tacky Toya put her sign back up because the event planner was like, you need to take that sign down because you didn't pay your booth rent. See, if y'all watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, they didn't wait till the last minute to inform Toya about this. She knew well in advance that she had to pay. But you up here bringing props and everything else, but you don't want to pay. Girl, ugh. She gonna put it back up. So, and I forgot to mention, Jackie shared that Curtis is back in the DR making mama some money. No, he going back to DR where he live at this point because he over there more than he over here. What's going on? So, it's time for speeches. Jackie gives a speech, and then Heavenly thanks the sponsors. And she was like, thank you to Dr. Jackie and Simone. And Toya was like, it's Dr. Simone. Toya, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Especially when Heavenly was giving a speech, child. So Heavenly said Toya didn't sponsor. She didn't pay. She didn't pay to sponsor her wine in front of everybody. Ooh, child. What did y'all think Heavenly's response was going to be? Like, Toya really didn't have to say nothing, okay? So everyone was like, ooh, oh. I seen people complaining that Heavenly was wrong. It was the wrong place, wrong time. I ain't really mad at it. I don't care. Toya was wrong for doing what she did in the first place. 1, for not paying. 2, for saying something about somebody. It's Dr. Simone. Girl, you should have just shut up. So Dr. Eugene was so upset. He yanked Dr. Damon's arm, and Dr. Damon like, hold up, don't do that. Like, it's like they're about to be moving some furniture in a minute. But they hugged it out, because the men don't stay mad long like the women do. After all that, Toya and Anelia was shading Quad to Sweet Tea unnecessarily. If I was Sweet Tea, I would be like, don't do that. Don't come over here thinking you're going to just, because just I'm the new wife, that you just going to be shading Quad. Like that, that's corny as hell. Like, don't do that. So then Quad shows up fashionably late, as always. You know, she had to make an entrance, honey. It's Miss Quad. You got it. Everyone starts whispering, ooh, Quad's here. Ooh, Quad's here. Had the girlies shaking in their boots, honey. Ooh, they was shook up. The crowd was, ooh, Quad's here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, girl, get your purse. Get in the car. Get the keys. It's time to go. Quad is here. So in her confessional, Toya done ran out of there so fast, she almost knocked Quad down trying to run up that door. She gonna say, huh, and I was so unbothered. It ain't sound like it, sis. So Jackie gonna say in her confessional, talking about who invited Quad. The producers did, and what you gonna do about it? It's nothing. Y'all been boring really since Quad left. Besides that little outburst that Sweet Tea did, it wasn't much going on. So yeah. And for me personally, I wanted Mariah Huck to come back. I mean, we are celebrating the 10 years, aren't we? So Quad, she hugged Sweet Tea, and she was like, well, where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's Dr. G? And she's like, oh, wait, there he is. Hi. Quad is so funny, making everybody uncomfortable. So she gonna ask if Sweet Tea minds if she hugs Gregory. And Sweet Tea was like, ask him. And so Quad asked him, and he was like, no, I don't mind. He should have said, no, you know how to respect my wife. He could have said anything. But she hugged him, and he was just stuck in he was in a trance. I like Sweet Tea. I don't got nothing against Sweet Tea. But Sweet Tea you will never see them fashions in that house like you used to see with Miss Quad ever again. I'm just saying. So Quad was like, okay, how's everything? Y'all good talking? And Dr. G was like, okay, bye. Like, enough of this. I wouldn't hug a man who drugged me down the steps by my lace front. And I wouldn't allow somebody who, enough. Anyway, we ain't going to go backwards. We're going to go forwards. So Quad was like, I don't got no problems. He is not my man. He is your problem now, girl. I know that's right. So T's telling everybody, like, look, I don't want to go backwards. I just want to start fresh. We want to start fresh or start anew. In Quad's house, child, I guess. So then Quad went over to Dr. Simone, and they catching up. And Simone gonna say in her confessional, Quad, after they kicked her out of Napa Valley, Quad should have called and basically groveled and begged for them to talk to her for her job back. Simone, if you don't get up, girl, you know where you can go. You know where you can go, because please, you should be glad Quad's talking to you now, because my dignity wouldn't allow. But we're going to see Miss Quad and the rest of them. I'm looking at the time because my break over. We're going to see the rest of them at the reunion. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.